What's going on YouTube? Team Movies here. Well, for any fans of the Twilight franchise, got some really cool news here. According to the Hollywood Reporter, looks like the Twilight saga is set to get the TV treatment, as sources tell the Hollywood Reporter that a Twilight TV series version of Stephen Meyer's best-selling book series is in early development via Lionsgate Television. The Twilight TV series is in its infancy and does not yet have a network/platform or writer. As sources say, the studio which controls the rights to the franchise plans to lead the development on the project before shopping the rights to the package. This is not yet a timeline for when the Twilight series will be taken out to potential buyers, as Lionsgate first plans to find a writer to steer it. Sources say that author Stephanie Myers is expected to be involved in the television adaptation with Wyatt Guthrie and former Lionsgate Motion Picture Group co-president Eric Feig, who during his tenure at Summer Entertainment bought the studio rights to the Twilight books series after Paramount Pictures are both attached and executive produced here. Now, the film franchise, which made stars out of Kristen Stewart, Robert Pattinson, and Taylor Lautner, collectively grossed more than 3.4 billion worldwide. I mean, you know what? Say what you. I know the cool thing is you hate on Twilight and everything like that. Say what you want about the Twilight movies. They have their fan base. I remember when the first Twilight movie came out, man, back in like November 2008. When I was like high school at the time, loads of people literally skip school to actually watch that first Twilight movie in theirs. Like my class literally barely had lots of people in my class literally bailed school just to watch the first Twilight film opening day. So that's how popular this franchise is. And we've of course had lots of TV shows with vampires, and obviously Interview with the Vampire on AMC, True Blood, The Vampire Diaries. So it's gonna be, and of course this is like the latest YA as TV show that is of course coming. Of course, we got a Harry Potter TV series coming, so now we got Twilight series coming. I won't be surprised if we got Hunger Games TV show in the near future. I know we got that prequel film and everything, but I won't be surprised if we get some sort of Twilight TV show, or maybe a Divergent series. Maybe they could finally finish that franchise up. But anyway, uh, now of course the last Twilight movie they got released all the way back in 2012. We're Breaking Dawn Part Two, and of course, you know, there was that terrible Stephen Meyer adaptation of the host, but whatever, that was terrible. I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind the Twilight films. All right, I don't think they are the best franchise and something like that. They definitely do have their problems, but I don't mind them. I do find them to be they're usually a little enjoyable at times. Of course, the movie did make out stars out of Robert Pattinson, Taylor Lautner, and uh, and come on, Robert Pattinson. Let's be for real. He was Twilight boy, but you know what? Rob Pattinson, I'm telling you right now, the guy is not the Twilight guy. He's not that Twilight boy anymore. Come on, the guy's now Batman. He was great in Good Time. His gonna remain. Who would you get to play these characters? Who could you see play Edward Cullen? Who could you see play Bella and Stewart? I mean, Taylor Lautner does not. Obviously, we know for sure Robert Pattinson. It's a shame that out of all the three stars, Taylor Lautner has not really broken out to that mainstream yet. It's a shame because I like Taylor Lautner. I think the guy is pretty talented when he wants to be. So it's a shame he hasn't broken out as much as like Patterson or just see where this is going to end up on. Will it end up on Netflix? Will it end up on Amazon? Stewart has, but that aside, yeah, it's gonna be a Paramount Plus. Who knows? Let me let you guys. What are your thoughts on the Twilight TV show being in the works? are you even a fan of the Twilight franchise? Whether it's the like the film adaptations, the Stephanie Meyer books, who would you love to see play these characters, on screen that are not